Hey y'all, welcome back to Twin Oaks Family Farm. We are sitting here with Gus the teddy bear and Tanner the dachshund, and we're going to let them taste test a new to them dog treat that we picked up at a Tractor Supply Company store. So they had them priced at, I think $9.99 actually. We've already taken the price tag off, but $9.99. It's a 12-ounce bag. Hey Gus, you going to try these out? So these are Full Moon artisanal turkey cranberry sausage recipe. They act very excited about how it smells to them. It says 100% USA made and human grade dog treats. We'll look closer at the ingredient list, but let's see if it passes the taste test. So you can kind of get a look at, we'll do a close up of those. Tanner tried to take all of them. So far, so good. You want another? Well, the Gus needs another one too. Okay, so I think it's a all paws up approval on the dog treats. So we'll take a pause and actually show you a homemade dog treat that we're making as a byproduct from the meat chickens that we raised. Thanks, y'all. Okay, so we'll go back to the packaging on the dog treat that we let Gus and Tanner try and give you a close-up on the ingredients and the labeling so y'all can see it, decide if you want to try it with your dogs. But we want to show you something that we're making homemade as a dog treat. Our dogs love these. They go nuts for them. They wait for them to be ready. But this is something that takes us about 72 hours to finish making for them once we have them at this point. So these are actually chicken feet. We raise meat chickens here, Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens. We take ours to USDA inspected processor, and one of the things that they'll ask us is, do you want the feet? When we first started raising meat chickens, we really didn't know why we would be motivated to keep the feet, so we did some research. We found different ways that the feet can be consumed by people, but also found out that they are great for dogs because of a high concentration of things that are great for their joints. And so for range of motion, for mobility, for movement, high concentration of chondroitin, glucosamine, and collagen in chicken feet. Okay, so one of the things we do, taking them out of the package actually, is first, my husband usually is preparing these, he cuts the toenails off of them. So see, there's one that came right out of the package with toenails still on. This is one after the toenails have been cut off, and it's ready to be placed on the tray. So how do we go from this to dog treat that they enjoy? And we actually don't have a finished one to show you, but we're putting them on dehydrator trays, and we will dry them down till they are firm to the touch. And when you press on the center of the foot, there's no give to it. So we'll actually dehydrate them. And that's the form we want to prepare them in to give them to our dogs as a great treat for them. And Tanner is actually waiting for the toenail clippings. And Gus is going to join him. But if y'all ever seen dogs around like a farrier when they're shoeing a horse, they love the trimmings off the horse's hooves. So it's kind of funny because we found that the dogs here, they actually enjoy this part of the process because if we let them have the toenail clippings, they'll gobble them up like a little treat. So there's trays of prepared chicken feet going into the dehydrator. Probably, I think that's all of them, isn't it? All right. Okay, so we're setting up the dehydrator, getting it going. So basically, we like to dehydrate them at 158 degrees Fahrenheit. There's the temperature, and we run the dehydrator actually for 72 hours to get them dehydrated. So ours only go up to 19 and a half hours at a time. So then we just have to monitor the time and be ready to keep it going continuously. So that'll go for its 19 and a half. We'll continue to add time until we get it to 72 hours. And then the dogs will have their favorite treat. So in the meantime, back to the treat that Gus and Tanner got to taste test this evening. Full Moon artisanal dog treats. In this case, the flavor was turkey cranberry sausage recipe. And you can see the labeling promotes 100% USA made, human grade dog treats, USA grown, and it's a 12-ounce package. Down here says no artificial flavors, so that's a plus. Okay, so there's the back of the packaging, so the picture of the product. Here's the actual product. So the picture is a pretty good representation of it. Wanted to see the ingredients. So, okay. So turkey, organic cranberries, sweet potatoes, cassava root, honey, organic cane sugar, salt, ground celery, vinegar, citric acid as a preservative, smoke flavor, and rosemary extract. So I do like that there's no food dyes in it. It does give you the analysis there. It gives you some feeding instructions where you can kind of go by the weight of your dog for how many pieces a day your dog could have. So our dogs that are in this video, they are in the 15 to 30 pound range. So this is saying it'd be appropriate to give them 4 to 8 treats on a daily basis, and they really liked them, so it is one that we will use and probably try to get again. Our dogs prefer like a soft texture, and these are, and it does have a best by used by date there, so I really think these are a hit. Our two dogs in here, Tanner and Gus, they can actually be somewhat picky about treats, so hold on just a second, they know I'm getting them out. So for them to gobble them right up like that is definitely an indicator that they really like them. Okay, so these treats are definitely a hit with our dogs. Basically, I just look for things that don't have food dye, don't have colorings added to them. Try to avoid things that say just natural flavor because that's kind of vague. We don't really know what that means. But when we can find ingredient lists that we're happy with, and when they give it the approval at the taste test, then that's usually one that we'll try to keep cycling in to what we treat them with. So as any treat you give them, make sure that you always provide your dogs fresh, clean water. That's priority number one. And give them a balanced, complete feed, but treats are okay. Just check them out and make sure that you're okay with what's in them for your pet. Thanks, y'all. Happy New Year. It's January 1st, 2025. We pray for many abundant blessings on y'all all year long, and thanks for supporting our channel. Please like and subscribe.